Hey Blue Rockers, Connie Willis here. Derek Tyler, I interviewed him on Coast to Coast, author of Alien Contact, The Difficult Truth, with a series of more books to come. Researcher of aliens, abduction, and he as well is an abductee, whistleblower. Great show on Coast to Coast, no difficulties. You wanted more? I brought him on Blue Rock Talk, difficulties. Now, I admit, I do this show by myself, and there's been errors along the way, technical difficulties. It is what it is. But I have, along the way, learned how to fix those immediately if they occur. Well, everything was fine the night that we were going to interview him live so we could take your questions here on Blue Rock Talk. We had tested it twice. We were about to go on. Minutes before we were about to go on, problems started. Not only did it disconnect and we couldn't get it on, but I heard my mother talking to me from the doorway that I had closed off, trying to get my attention. I had previously told her, please, I'm going to go live, don't come in. I had 2 doors shut to where she wouldn't go in there. And I had later checked it out. She hadn't moved from 3 rooms back. It was distinctive, it was clear, and it was determined to just get my attention and kind of pull away. Now, if you don't know, I'm a caretaker of my mother. She's 81 years old, Parkinson's and other things. So when she calls you, you got to check it out. So I checked out during a break, and that's when I found out she was okay. And it wasn't her. Very strange, very distinct. And I just remember trying to play it off. I was like, Mom, I can't believe you're doing that. It's a common thing. Derek lost his internet at one point. We brought him back on the phone eventually. We had some other difficulties along the way. We got it back on, and we finished the show. Now, as an interviewer, it's aggravating when that stuff happens because you don't get the interview that you wanted to get. However, you as a viewer and someone learning the subject, you learn what happens when you talk to whistleblowers. And this is what they claim, right? That someone tries to stop them and keep the truth to themselves. Is that what happened? Is that why their internet went out? Is that why I had technical difficulties, the ones that I could fix that were happening? Is that why there was so much of a problem? Well, forgive me for the extra promos that are added during the show, because I had to cover up and keep everything going to keep you there in order to try to fix it during those times. So I want to air it. The link is below, not only for Derek Tyler's book and future books, but the link is also below for you to watch the show in its entirety from beginning to end as it aired. It was live streaming because we wanted to get your questions. In the future, I may show an extended version of you seeing me doing my best to make it happen and hearing what Derek was saying on the other side. It's going to take a lot of work, but maybe that's what I'll bring to you next. So, live, well, it's not live now, but live streaming the night of Derek Tyler, Let's Try This Again Live is what it's called. The link is below. So uncut from beginning to end, you're going to see the frustration and what we went through. And we still did get the interview through, but it was not easy. Again, this is what happens when you talk to whistleblowers. It just does. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you for supporting Blue Rock Talk. I ask that you subscribe, like, and definitely comment. Thank you.